History. You're either trying to live up to it or rewrite it. For Florida State, the gridiron pedigree is there. Stacked with speed, talent, and excitement. They are number one in the country and feeling that old Seminole swagger.
Oh my goodness! Touchdown Florida State! Oh, what a great catch in the end zone! Miraculous!
For the first time in a long time, people are talking about Duke football. A culture of winning has gained traction, and these overachievers are playing like they have nothing to lose.
Jameson's juking and jumping into the end zone for another touchdown. Touchdown! Never before have they won 10 games in a season.
The Seminoles stand a win away from the national championship game. But the Blue Devils want to come out and shock the world.
Does Duke play football? You're damn right we play football!
Inside the Duke locker room, final thoughts before these young men go out and attempt to shock the college football world. Their opponent in the other locker room, the number one ranked Florida State Seminoles, 60 minutes away from a spot in the BCS championship game. This has been the Nissan pregame run, and the Nole offense will have to wait. There he is with Jimbo's son, familiar sight on the Nole sideline.
Legendary folks from Duke.
So Brian Fields has stepped in at that corner for Duke. First down, firing into the middle, complete to the 25-yard backfield for the Noles. Freeman's along with him. Freeman's going to follow the block, follow the lead, break the deadline. Freeman still struggling. Fumble! Ball was fumbled inside the 5-yard line. Duke football. He's standing in the end zone with Boone. Boone's going to throw out of the end zone. Cutcliffe gambles, complete. And he hits Boone. Middle, caught, another first down. What a throw. This is a 48-yard field goal, and here it comes. So we're still scoreless. Second down and 6. Winston flashes it to Shaw on that flanker screen. He's got a first Big Ten championship game. Second down and long for Winston. Fires complete. And Benjamin is out of bounds as the running back. The young man from Tampa, Florida, Plant High School. Gets his first carry, and he breaks to daylight. He crosses the right side of this formation. Trying to slip out. Winston looking in that direction. Fires, got O'Leary.
Hey!
Yeah, baby.
That's right. Doesn't have a touch yet.
First down and 10 at the 14-yard line. Winston with great time. Firing end zone. Benjamin got it. Touchdown. A tip of the hat to Kelvin Benjamin.
Boy, Brent, what a throw by Winston. And how about the concentration here by Benjamin? We've seen him make a catch like this before when you and I had the Clemson game earlier this year. Does he hold on to it all the way through? It appears that he does. He gets a foot down. Great effort by Duke to get there, but that's a well-thrown ball. And Benjamin, again, high-pointing that football.
Behind the Noles here in this game, this is a beautiful punt. Crowder driven back to the 24-yard line. He beats the first man, gets a block. He's at the 40, 50, 45, and Crowder to the 36-yard line. Boone firing, intercepted at the 20-yard line. Crowder was the target, and it was picked off by Joyner. LaMarcus Joyner, one of the great defensive playmakers for the Noles, comes up with his second interception of the season. His first was against Clemson.
And Brent, the true leader of this football team. And all he does on third down is he reads the eyes here of the quarterback. That's what David Cutcliffe's talking to Boone about. Here's 20 right here. He knows it eventually. See him peek out there? He knew. I mean, that's backyard football move. You look out at Crowder, their go-to guy. He gives him a little peek, then he sinks, kind of hides, almost baiting Boone to throw it. He does, and then he leaps up and makes the play.
At 19. Drops it off to Freeman. Freeman breaking to daylight, trying to get the first down, does get it. Late to prevent the first down, and the chains will move.
And the Duke defense is trying to get aggressive, and you see 59 right there. Brown, who's their best linebacker, he had Freeman the entire way, but look at the effort by the offensive lineman, Trey Jackson, downfield, shielding Brown to keep...
Can't beat Duke here. They're only up 7-0. 5 minutes left in the first half. Beautiful pass, and he is simply unstoppable. Williams, a converted defensive player. Here's his first carry of the night around the right side. Daylight. Touchdown. Hello. That's why they wanted him as a running back. Can't stop the freight train.
You know, you're talking about a friend, Brian, or Bill Polian. He's going to want to keep an eye on Carlos Wade.
Remember, it was the interception by Joyner. And the Noles drive for the second score. You're watching the ACC on ESPN.
Confidence that Jimbo Fisher has in him.
And this is Williams, the running back, who scored that second touchdown like a runaway freight train. Winston, high, caught by Green and out of bounds with the first down. Winston going to put it back up again. Comes to O'Leary, and O'Leary. Dumar with a perfect snap on its way, and it's going to be good. 17-0 Florida State leading Duke here in the ACC championship game. They've got Joyner, and almost broke early. Joyner trying to get in, picked up by the running back. Boone on the move. He'll hike it out of bounds. Third down and 9 now for Boone, and he's hit on a release, and a diving interception, and that was Smith. Telvin Smith, off the deflection, has got the interception for the Noles.
And Nate Andrews comes on the blitz, and we saw earlier in this game Jameis Winston miss a blitz, and I don't think this time they picked it up, and I don't think they get confused. There were two blitzers off to the right there. The linebacker ended up coming on the blitz and the safety, and then they dropped the coverage from the other side. It confused the offensive line, and the Noles catch a big break here.
Great grab by Telvin. Boone, a little shake. Jaw goes into the slot. He brought the play in. There's Shaw, touchdown, wide open. He brought his own number in from the sideline. He was the substitution who brought the play in, lined up in the slot.
And when you play as much man-to-man...
You're watching ESPN Saturday Night Football on ABC. The #1 team starting to strut away. On to the league next year. And here comes you-know-who. I'm telling you, number 9. Keeps it this time. Picks up a few yards on Manziel. Let's go down below now.
Give him advice. He's given him lots of advice on how to handle the spotlight. More in a minute.
Benjamin can't stop him. Touchdown, Florida State. His second touchdown catch of the night. And you can see how difficult it is to bring Elvin down in space. That's a 54-yard touchdown. Winston to Benjamin.
How about the instincts by Heather Cox to get out and get out fast, because the ball's going to Benjamin, and it's almost unfair. He is a tight end body running downfield with tremendous speed. They'll tell you he's one of the fastest players on this entire team. When he gets out.
Play action hit. Goes for it because he's not sure if that's a fumble or an incomplete pass. The Noles say they've got it. The officials agree that instant replay is going to take a look at this arm movement. The pressure was coming from Nate Andrews, the freshman, and Jernigan was there on him. This might end Boone's night, the beating he's taken. Watch it, Herbie.
Yeah, here's the blitz. They're showing the blitz from both sides. Now you got to figure out where it's going to come. They drop him and they bring him, but that's the disguising of Pruitt's defense, and eventually they get home. The offensive line didn't know which way to slide, to the left or to the right, and Andrews gets there.
Mr. Rhodes, I'm going to bring you back. So they gave the ball to the Noles. Winston down the middle, got Shaw at the 35-30 and out. Game. Play action. Winston going to keep it himself. Freeman to block. Opens the way. Jumps for touchdown. Let's see the signal.
That is his 9th carry of the night. They've been running that play and running that play. This time they run a boot naked off of the same action. Fake it to Carlos Williams, roll him around to the left, and he goes airborne.
3rd down and 2. Winston from the gun fires complete to Green. Got another 1st down.
On lockdown too.
I'm not sure, Herbie, I've ever seen that. 2nd down and 8. Benjamin bobbles it, hangs on, forced out of bounds over there, but it was a completion. And what's going on here? They're tangled up over there. Jameis running down the field. The officials quickly separate the play. Clarifying a lot of things for us here tonight. 7:30 left, and now they want to get Freeman a touchdown, and they do. Dante Freeman, all ACC running back, barges in for a little frosting.
Not only is it Freeman, but it's that offensive line. It's some good running, though, by Freeman. He's able to get through some of the traffic there. Duke's starting to wear down.
Point. Gatorade bath for head coach Jimbo Fisher. One is never enough. You're watching the ACC on ESPN. And of course, everybody expects to see the Noles tonight of January 6th.
Had it last year, this year undefeated, on their way out to Pasadena. We'll find out who they're going to play for the national title. And you got to give credit to Duke. Duke got the 10 wins. David Cutcliffe, marvelous season. And by the way, they came out here in the first half of the game and really competed and did a great job.
Our final score again, Florida State 45, Duke 7. The Seminoles win another ACC championship. Be sure to go to ESPN3.com for coverage of the trophy ceremony. That'll be coming up live. Then join ESPN next Saturday night for the 2013 Heisman Trophy presentation, presented by Nissan. Congratulations to Jimbo Fisher and the Noles. Now it's time for the Ford wrap-up show, and let's go to Robert Flores. Robert.